Hello everyone and welcome back to a Battlefield 3 video. I still feel quite weird saying Battlefield 3. I don't know why, it's just because for the most part of a year, maybe a bit more, I was saying welcome back to a Bad Company 2 video and I didn't actually have to say Battlefield, but now I'm saying Battlefield. You know, it's just weird to me and I'll get used to it, don't worry, because I plan to do a lot more of these because it is a fun game. I'm having more fun with it now. And you'll probably notice I'm playing on the Xbox here. This is some really old footage. I have no idea how old this is. At the end you'll see my rank and it's probably like in the teens, maybe early 20s. I'm in the early 30s now. Well, on Xbox anyway, I haven't played it too much. Like, I haven't overplayed it because I've got loads of other things to do and play and busy and stuff. You know, the magical thing of stuff. If anyone knows what that means, then you know what I'm on about. But this is old footage, and probably one of the few I have actually recorded from Xbox that I kept. Because you should know from now, I'm transitioning to the PC, and my monitor arrived yesterday, and it's 24-inch widescreen. It's beautiful, and I cannot wait to actually get recording some games on it. It's just a bit awkward to edit on the PC because, you know, fraps is awkward. And I'm going to try DX Tory one day because I had a recommendation from Deku Colin. So I'll try that soon, but until then I'll just record with fraps and, you know, have all my hard drive space taken up and have the audio go out of sync every now and again. But you're not listening to the game audio, you're listening to me talking because I'm weird. I don't know why you're listening to me. I'm not going to do anything good. I don't know, am I? Yeah, this is what I like about putting videos on my channel, is I don't really have to talk about anything specific. I mean, you're here for me, if that makes any sense. I mean, on Gaming Legit, I tend to be more professional, more, you know, I don't do things in one take usually. I mean, I write things down that I'm going to talk about and such, but on here I just wing it and it's a lot more fun, I think, and it's a lot more fun to watch. I mean, people go to Gaming Legit because it's a strategy channel, and, you know, we give tips and strategies, and I do have a special video coming up for that. I mean, it's just you're taking time to get done because it's quite a lot of editing involved and I have to make new things for it. And I actually have quite a few other projects going on as well. My sound design project's going quite well. Some of you may or may not know I'm doing some sound design for a game, and I've got deadlines to meet and by New Year's Day, and I've got like, I don't know, 16, 17 more sounds to create. I think I've done about 50 or 60 so far. Which is pretty fun. It's mostly footsteps and menu sounds and stuff, but it's actually a lot of fun. And some of them I've gone out into fields and like recorded mud and a river and stuff like that. Sound design is a hell of a lot of fun. I wanted to video it, but I just, you know, it's a lot to do, and I would really love to be in that team aspect, you know, where you go out and do a job, you have fun because you're in a team and you all bounce ideas off each other and record and you have a conversation. Whereas now it's fun, yeah, but it's just me. And I don't like talking to myself. That's like, this is why I enjoy this, because I'm talking to you, and by you I mean a microphone, and I'm pointing to my Blue Yeti, which is right in front of me. And, you know, to me, you look like that microphone. Every single one of you looks like this microphone in front of me, and that's good because this microphone is beautiful. Therefore, you are beautiful. I am making no sense, but still, I'm not paying attention to the gameplay. I really should, because watching it back, I realised I remember this game, and it was a pretty fun game. It was quite tight until the mid-game to late game, where our team just get quadruple capped, and then stuff happens, and you'll probably guess the outcome of the scores by now. But you know, it was fun. It was tight, and I quite enjoyed it. There were some things that I thought I'd done really well. Other times there was like I don't know how I got this guy. That guy was a bit of an idiot. He should have gone behind the concrete to reload, but no, he decided to run in front of me. And also, you see me do something pretty cool. Like, I couldn't keep on him when aiming down my sights into my holographic, so I pulled out, and that yeah, don't take that out of context, please. So I pulled out of the sights and just hip sprayed him, but that was actually a quite dangerous thing to do. I'm using the Scar, okay? Even though it has a slow rate of fire, it's not got enough bullets to accurately or reliably just hip spray all the time. You'll realise what I mean if you use the PDW weapons, because they also have about 20 rounds in a clip, and therefore, you know, spraying, not the best idea because you'll run out of bullets quite quickly, especially with some of them because they're quite a high fire rate, and like the Scar. Can't remember which one in particular, but I'm sure you'll watch some stat videos and you'll find out, because as you know, the weapons in this game, they're pretty much the same damage apart from the Scar. The Scar has a higher damage, but it's, you know, its fire rate is sucky and its clip is sucky. So it kind of evens out. I mean, I don't really rage when I get killed by certain weapons anymore because they've all been balanced. And now, since the patch, it's all been gone back to kind of, you know, burst fire to get more accurate, and that's what I like best. Although this match, it's pre-patch. You'll probably, because it's, you know, old game, it's pre-patch, you know, you still have to hold down the trigger to get accurate, and I don't do that. You'll probably see me doing a lot of burst and thinking, what is he doing? But that's just how this game went, and that's just how I play. I actually quite... Is it this clip coming up or now? I was going to heal that tank. You see me like look at it as it explodes with a blowtorch, thinking, oh, damn. And look at me, the power of my dead body explodes the metal bin, whatever it was. It's just like, I die, I fall over onto this bin, and it just smashes into pieces, and I'm like, dude, I'm not that heavy. Oh, it's this clip. Yes, right here. It's quite funny because they took B off us. So I come back, and then there's people just running away from B. It's just like, how easy is this? They're just running away from me. And you should really pay attention to your minimap. Later on, towards the end of the game, I completely fail looking at the minimap. Hopefully, I will be able to remind myself to point it out, because it's just like, oh, there's a guy behind me on the minimap, but I don't notice this, and it doesn't end very well. Anyways, I think I managed to take B, and I'm not sure what I should be talking about now. I mean, I kind of went all over the place, didn't I? Earlier I was talking about PC, and then I went onto Xbox, and then I was doing stuff, but I shall probably continue that now. Well, I think I should. I sound like Doctor Who. I quite like how he talks. Anyways, yeah, my like I said, my monitor's arrived, so I can play in full widescreen. You won't get the stupid letterbox animation thing. So look forward to that. I mean, I like playing on the Xbox. It's just that the PC's got more action, more points, more good points, and I have found the accuracy of the mouse to be true. You know, it's a lot easier. Right here as well, I thought my torch would be able to blind him, but you know, I was so low on health that I should have really waited for a bit longer or flanked round. But when I spawn in again, I find he's still there, so I just think, okay, I'll just go around the side. There's somebody that's going to die about now. Hello. And then of course this guy here, he doesn't expect me to flank round, and flanking is such an important part in this game, because in some maps you can't flank at all. Like Metro, there's like 3 flank routes, they're all going to be covered usually, and they're just difficult. And in some maps like this, there's loads, and there's loads of little ones, because you don't know where the engagement's going to be. Like, there could be engagements around these houses, and like I said, there's loads of flank routes around these houses. There's little, like in between these buildings here, these are flank routes. And if you look at the construction site, there's plenty around that area. If there's a gunfight around the construction site, you can just hop up and down levels, although not reliably. I do admit, if you jump from the 2nd floor, you will probably lose half your health, and you do not want to do that, because yeah, that is probably one of my biggest beefs with this game, is the parachute system. I thought Bad Company 2 had the most fun and probably unique parachute system, is where you can just jump from anywhere, parachute comes out, you don't lose health. Yes, it's realistic, but I hate how it handles, and I hate how much health it takes off, and it can be quite annoying, but I'm not going to complain. I mean, most of this game now is now we're getting into it. People have pretty much unlocked everything, got used to the maps, and we've got used to what they're not going to patch. You know, it's just like, oh, flashlight sucks balls. They're not going to take it out. Shut up, get used to it. That may offend some of you, but honestly, they're not going to take it out. I'm serious. So, I think this is the part where we kind of go a bit skew-whiff. this area here is, I always kind of come around this area when I'm taking this flag, because it's just really not many people. This is the part I was on about as well. You see the person on the mini-map behind me, and I'm like, who was shooting at me? I don't see anyone. And then, oh, there he is. He took my tags. That was a complete fail on my part. But look, I spawn in, and all of our flags are taken. I mean, yes, I did cut a bit out because I had to spawn at deployment, and then I had to run all the way here, and in that time all the flags got taken, but still, you know, where are my team? What are they doing? And that is probably one of the biggest frustrations you can have in playing this game, is playing with a team that know nothing, or just having a bad match, because sometimes you can have a really tight fun match, teams are equal, and you're just forever swapping, and everybody's having a good match, usually. You won't see people with a really terrible score, usually. Those are the good matches. The bad ones are where you play with a team that is just terrible, you quad capture, getting, you know, spawn kills, you can't get anywhere around, none of the flanking routes work, you're just completely locked down, nobody's working together, they're just dying instantly. And that is probably one of the most frustrating moments you can have in this game, and they tend to happen more often than not, which is probably why people kind of dislike it sometimes. So that's probably what I didn't like about it to begin with as well, because nobody knew anything, and the people that did, you know, they owned, and I wasn't one of them to begin with. It took me a while to get used to this game. But anyways, I digress. I'm going to talk a little bit about the game now, because you can see we're completely fucked over. I'm the one that's taking all the flags. I mean, I took A pretty much by myself. I was hanging around, and it was really annoying because nobody was helping me to begin with. It was just like on my own, waiting for people to come in, and they just wouldn't. And it was like, look, all the other flags are taken, all focus on one at a time, alright? It'll be easier, we might be able to pull it off if we work fast enough, but no, they didn't. And it's 32 to 81. I'm going to take B now, because I want to take objectives and make sure we don't lose, but in a time it's going to take me to take B, you know, that so many tickets are going to be lost that the game's pretty much lost already, and I've done my best. You know, I played the objective quite well. I killed a lot. Well, I killed some people, and some people killed me. But all in all, I think I played pretty well, and I think this match was fun. Although people will probably complain, oh, you're using the Scar. Shush. I like it. It's a good weapon. It has, you know, it balances out fine with its fire rate. So, yeah, basically, you'll see me kind of check around B, because, you know, B can be tricky to take, but I always come to the back, because nobody looks at the back of the flag. They always look inside and around the buildings and in front of the concrete, but they don't look behind the concrete walls, really. And that's what the first thing I look at is this area where I'm taking the flag now. And you're thinking, does he have enough time to take this flag? He's got 7 tickets left, and he's not taking it yet. I do, right? I take this flag, and then about a second or maybe 2 later, my teammate dies, and then that's game over. So, yeah, this has been quite a fun commentary to do, because I haven't done one like this in quite some time. I think I uploaded a PC one a couple of days ago. But, you know, I like doing these kind of commentaries. But this is the match over. There, took it, squad mate dies, here's my score. I'll be back soon with some PC gameplay, or maybe an MAV, not sure. Anyways, take care, guys.